What's going on, everybody? You're watching Fixed by Shaq, and in today's quick video I'm going to show you how to fix this annoying problem in here, which is very common and normal to happen to a couple of people while setting up your iPhone device, especially if you travel from one place to another. Let's say you bought your iPhone in China and you wish to set it up from scratch, for example in US. It's a very common problem, but do not worry, I'm going to show you all the possible workarounds or solution to fix this annoying problem. But do not forget, if you find my content useful, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, as it really helps me out. My name is Shaq, and in this channel I do cover a lot of tech hacks and tutorials, especially stuff related to Apple devices. So if you find my content useful, do not forget, consider subscribing. Now, jumping straight into the video in here, we do have various causes for this specific problem in here. This can be a bug, a glitch, or it may be related to something much darker, which is such as, for example, your iPhone being disabled or blacklisted because it has been stolen or something like that. But let's not think about that possibility at the moment. Let's think that it's a bug or glitch and that we'll be able to solve it out in this video. Now, the very first thing that you need to do in here immediately, let's say you're trying to set up and you keep on getting this text in here, is to actually shut down your phone as soon as possible. So you want to press and hold the volume down along with the power button, and then you wish to slide it off to power it off. Or if you're facing issues on how to shut it off, if it's not allowing you to shut down, simply rapidly tap on volume up and then down, and then press and hold the power button. And once it's dark or its black screen shows up, you're going to release that power button to let it shut down as soon as possible. Now, once your iPhone is turned off, you want to eject the SIM card that you do have inserted inside. This is specifically in situations where you do have a physical eSIM, okay? In most cases, this happens because you're having a SIM card which is not 100% compatible or faces a few bugs when trying to activate your specific iPhone according to the region where you bought your iPhone. So you simply want to take that specific pin here, which is this one located inside the box of your iPhone device, okay? And then the next thing you want to do is simply eject the SIM tray in here and then remove your SIM card. There we go. This is how it goes. I've pressed it and then here we go. I'm going to remove my SIM card real quick, keep it aside for a while, and then turn back on your iPhone device. There we go. Now press and hold the power button normally for a couple of seconds. As soon as you see the Apple logo, release the power button and let it turn on normally. Now you want to wait a couple of seconds and then you'll be brought back to that same hello screen from where you're going to set up your iPhone device. Now you want to keep on going with all the process, keep on following next, and try to reactivate your iPhone with Wi-Fi connection only. Now, once you activate your phone, if your issue is solved, which most commonly will be solved, the very first thing you want to do is hop into settings real quick while you're connected to Wi-Fi, and then you want to hop into general. Within the second stack of settings, you want to tap on software update and immediately see if you do not have any pending software updates. So you want to update your iPhone as soon as possible, because this may be related to a situation where you do have a very old software version. Let's say the phone was bought in 2015 and you're simply opening it up in 2026. That's one of the possibilities. So you want to update your software as soon as possible, because we do have old software updates that had a few locks or problems when inserted with a different SIM card. So you want to update it as soon as possible with Wi-Fi, and then once you're done updating your iPhone device, you're going to restart your iPhone, and then you want to reinsert that SIM card by inserting it here into your SIM tray, and then the problem should be sorted out. Now, once you insert it, you want to use your phone for some time, let's say 2 to 3 hours, without shutting it down, so your phone gets used to your SIM card and stuff like that. Now, if this doesn't help fixing the problem here, what I would recommend you guys to do is to double check if your iPhone device is not stolen, okay? That's one of the possibilities, because you may be in a situation where you bought, for example, a seal pack of an iPhone device, but you may be in a situation where that seal pack has been stolen from a mall or an official store, and they've blacklisted all the emails related to that specific iPhone device. So what you want to do is simply hop into Safari real quick and then go all the way to Google and search for check and then search on go, tap on go, okay? And then you want to tap on check coverage, which is this first website in here, .apple.com. It needs to be official from Apple themselves. The next thing you want to do is simply scroll down and enter the serial number of your iPhone in here. Now you may be asking me, hey Shaq, where can I find my serial number? The serial number is usually located here within your iPhone box. If you do have your box, you just simply want to flip it backwards, and around here where you do have this barcodes, you do have your serial number. Now I'm not going to show my serial number as this is something related to privacy concerns, and alternatively, if you turn on your iPhone, you can also hop into settings real quick and then scroll down, tap on general, and then tap on about. Now here within about, you'll be able to see serial number right here. So all you want to do is press and hold this number and then simply tap on copy. And then you want to go back into Safari, you want to paste that number in here. Tap on paste, and then the next thing you want to do is tap on submit, and then it's going to take a couple of seconds to load, and then it's going to let you know here your iPhone device. So I do have my iPhone in here, do have my serial number, the purchase date, the coverage as well. Now, we're not searching for the cover. If you do have an iPhone with an issue, it's going to show something in here, something red or something like blacklisted or stolen, or any information that will let you know that your iPhone has been blacklisted. So you want to ensure that this is not one of the problems in here. Now, the next thing you want to do, in case you are still stuck on that specific screen right there, you want to force restart your iPhone device. Now, force restarting doesn't delete any sort of data from your iPhone. It simply forces a restart, as if you have disconnected your battery and then you have reconnected it, okay? So in order to perform a forced restart, you do have various ways on how to do it. If you do have an iPhone 8 or later models, what you're going to do is rapidly tap on volume up and then down, and then press and hold the power button continuously until you see the Apple logo on your screen. Keep on pressing the power button approximately 7 to 8 seconds. So as soon as you see the Apple logo on your screen, you're going to release the button. There we go. Button has been released and my iPhone is now turning on normally. Now, this is for iPhone 8 or later models. We're talking about an iPhone X, 11, all the way to an iPhone 17 Pro Max. Now, if you do have an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, the process is slightly different. In order to perform a forced restart, all you need to do is press and hold the volume down along with the power button. Keep on pressing and holding both of the buttons continuously until you see the Apple logo on your screen, and then you're going to release both of the buttons combination. Now, last but not least, if you do have a much older iPhone with a physical home button, in order for you to force restart, all you need to do is press and hold that physical home button along with the power button. Press and hold both of the buttons continuously until you see the Apple logo, and then you're going to release both of the buttons combination. We're talking about an iPhone 6, an iPhone 5, or previous iPhone devices as well. Now, please note that in some iPhone devices, pretty old iPhone devices, the power button is located at the top and not here at the side. So you would need to press and hold the physical home button along with the power button at the top continuously for approximately 6 to 8 seconds. Once you see the Apple logo, you're going to release both of the buttons combination. Now, this is exactly what I would recommend you to do. Now, if the error still persists, I would recommend try activating with the last owner's iCloud account. Okay, because you may be in a situation where it's currently locked for a specific reason while trying to activate your iPhone. So you want to ask the last owner or the last person that logged into your iPhone to simply log in with the iCloud credentials and then try activating that iPhone to see if the problem gets sorted out. And once you have activated, you want to hop into settings, simply hop into that specific iCloud account setting. Next up, you want to scroll down and simply tap on sign out. You're going to log out from that specific account, and then you can easily log in with your custom or your new iCloud account that you wish to set up to start using this iPhone device. I hope this video really helped you out, and if you find my content useful, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and let me know down in the comment section below if you do have any question or doubts. Thanks for watching Fixed by Shaq, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.